Kicking off with a classic, let's talk ostriches. You've heard they stick their heads in the sand when scared, right? Wrong. This myth has been around for centuries, picturing these large, flightless birds as not-so-good hiders. The image is hilarious, isn't it? An ostrich, head buried in the sand, rump high in the air, thinking it's completely hidden from danger. It's like watching a toddler cover their eyes and believe they've become invisible. But let's set the record straight. Ostriches don't bury their heads in the sand. In reality, when an ostrich senses danger, it lays its head low to the ground to blend in with its surroundings and spot potential threats. So, next time you see an ostrich with its head low, it's not trying to hide, it's actually keeping an eye on potential threats. Moving on to our aquatic friends, the goldfish. Allegedly, they have a 3-second memory. But is that the whole story? Picture this: a goldfish swimming around its bowl, passing the same plastic castle or pirate chest again and again. A constant state of surprise. But hold on, is this really the case? Well, it turns out this is another myth that doesn't hold water. Studies have found that goldfish can remember things for up to 5 months. They can learn to press levers for food, recognize different shapes, colors, and even sounds. Imagine that. Your pet goldfish might be able to recognize your footsteps or the sound of your voice. They're actively engaging with their environment and learning from it. So the next time someone tells you they have the memory of a goldfish, you might want to ask them if they mean they have a good memory. Turns out your pet goldfish might remember you longer than you think. On to the nocturnal world of bats. They're blind as a bat, or so the saying goes, but is it really true? Let's take a moment to envision a bat wearing sunglasses, tapping around with a cane, comically bumping into things. It's a humorous image, isn't it? The idea that bats are blind is a myth that's as old as time, but it couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, bats are not blind at all. Yes, you heard it right. Bats can see. In fact, their eyesight is quite good, especially when it comes to detecting light in dark or dim conditions. Think about it, bats need to navigate the night skies, avoid obstacles, and zero in on their insect meals. Would they really be able to do all that if they were blind? And that's not all. Bats have a secret weapon, a superpower if you will. It's called echolocation. This is an amazing ability that allows bats to emit high-frequency sounds that bounce off objects around them. The echoes of these sounds provide bats with a detailed sonic map of their surroundings, enabling them to navigate with precision even in complete darkness. So the next time you hear someone say, "blind as a bat," you can confidently debunk that myth. Bats are not blind. They can see, and with their echolocation, they probably have a better sense of their surroundings than we do. So it's safe to say bats see better than most of us in the dark. Ever wondered what's in a camel's hump? Water for long desert treks, right? Think again. This enduring myth paints a picture of camels as desert-going water carriers, but the truth is far more interesting. Let's imagine for a moment a camel at a water cooler, a straw plunged into its hump, slurping up gallons of water. Quite a comical image, isn't it? But here's the kick. Those humps aren't water tanks. In reality, they're like nature's version of a snack pack, a survival kit for the harsh desert environment. Yes, you heard that right. Those humps are actually reservoirs of fatty tissue. When food and water are scarce, camels metabolize this fat, converting it into the energy they need to keep going. It's like having a built-in pantry and power generator all in one. And here's another surprising fact. A camel's hump can shrink and even flop over if it uses up its fat reserves, but it will return to its upright position once the camel refuels. So next time you see a camel, remember it's not carrying around a tank of water. It's more like a mobile fat storage unit with a built-in survival strategy perfectly adapted to its desert home. So camels are more like mobile fat storage units, not water tanks. Finally, the adorable penguins. They mate for life and propose with pebbles, right? Well, half right. Let's dive into this icy tale where love seems etched in stone, but the truth is a bit more slippery. Picture this, a suave penguin waddling up to his beloved pebble in flipper. He presents it with a flourish, proclaiming his undying love. The pebble, shiny and smooth, is accepted, and they waddle off into the sunset, bonded for life. A beautiful story, and partially true. Penguins do indeed have a charming courtship ritual involving pebbles. The male selects the smoothest, most attractive pebble he can find and presents it to his chosen female. If she accepts, they become a pair for the breeding season. This pebble gifting serves a practical purpose too, as these stones are used to build their nests. However, the idea that all penguins mate for life is a bit of a cold myth. While some species, like the penguin, often stick with the same partner, year after year, many others play the field. Penguins, it turns out, have quite a diverse range of mating behaviors. So, while not all penguins mate for life, they do know how to make a rocking proposal. The world of animal behavior is filled with fascinating facts, and sometimes the truth is even more enchanting than the myths. Before we waddle off into the sunset, remember to smash that like button and subscribe to Fun Friggin' Facts for more fascinating insights into the world of animals. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate our own species, Homo sapiens. We humans might not have the most colourful feathers or the sharpest claws, but we have something no other species does. Yes, you guessed it, the ability to like and subscribe. So, while we don't have a pebble to offer, we do have a proposition. If you've been enjoying our journey through the world of animal myths and facts, why not join the Fun Friggin' Facts family? By hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel, you're not only saying yes to our proposal, but you're also helping us continue to bring you the most fascinating, the most surprising and the most friggin' fun facts from the animal kingdom and beyond. So go ahead, click that button, join the pack, and let's continue to explore this wild, wonderful world together. Stay tuned for more, because trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming up next.